Alright, hey everyone. So it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. So I guess I should say, where have I been? Basically, I have been exceptionally busy learning the ways of computer science. And I couldn't really be bothered to do any videos. So yeah, that is where I have been basically. I just couldn't be bothered to do any videos, and I've just been very, very busy trying to learn the ways of computer science. Anyway, this is something which just arrived today, and it's pretty cool, so I figured I would show you guys what it is. Basically, a couple of months ago, I found out that this company called Data Discs, I think that's their name, were making vinyl records of various Sega soundtracks, and being a fan of various old Sega games, I decided, hey, why not pre-order some? So, I did, and they came today, and I haven't yet looked at them. I have pre-opened the seal going along the side so I can get the records out, but I haven't actually done that yet. I just wanted to do that because, obviously, I didn't want to risk damaging it whilst I'm trying to talk to you guys through the camera, and also put a knife next to a vinyl record. That would not be any good. That would be no good. Anyway, first thing of all, is that if you pre-ordered the Streets of Rage one, early adopters were given this little bonus thing. Now, what's this? It says data. Well, inside here are a bunch of cards of various villains from the Streets of Rage series. And, oh yeah, I remember this guy. When I was growing up, my friends would come round, and when we'd get to this guy, we were convinced he was the Ultimate Warrior from wrestling at the time. And this guy, I remember this guy because he was always the boss that never gave me any trouble. It just seemed like he was really easy to beat. And everybody I knew who had Streets of Rage back in the day hated these two characters. They were so difficult to beat. Yeah, I know there's like a trick to them now, but at the time it was very difficult to beat. And anyway, let's take a look at the first one, which is Streets of Rage, and if you look underneath it, Shenmue, I never know how to pronounce this. Anyway, yeah, so let's take a look at the Streets of Rage one. Now, if you excuse the glare off the light there, this cover is awesome. Yes, it's the artwork from the game, but blown up like this in such quality, it looks fantastic. And on the back, we have a track listing and basically an alternative box art cover, I believe. I think this is the. Is it? No, I don't think this is the Japanese version. But it is alternative artwork, I believe, that was going to be used on the cover. And there's nothing else really on here. It's just the various soundtracks that are in the game. Some villains dotted around, and of course, I think, is that the title screen image? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it is in the game, but it's been a long time since I've played it. And it just tells you in here, also available, Data 002 Shenmue. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, I'm just going to take a quick break, I think, because... Oh, yeah, actually, no, let's get them out like this. Okay, so the first thing we see is so I'm just trying to put the lid down somewhere. Is what looks to be like a lithograph print here. Wow. That is pretty cool. I really like that. I mean, look at this. There's anything on the back. No, but that's okay. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I really like that. Just the main characters and a bunch of villains by the looks of it. Okay, here, you know what's really weird about this? You can see, like, there's clearly some villains here, and I've never understood this. There's a villain here, bad guy here, and what looks like another bad guy there. Now, these are the free playable characters in the game. Who are these guys? They seem to be fighting the other dudes, and I've never known who they were. That person there looks like it's supposed to be Blaze, but yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, those two don't really... Do those two guys look like those two guys to you? I'm not so sure. Anyway, either way, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool artwork. I really like it. And this is my favourite. This is my favourite. I love this cover. It's one of my favourite Mega Drive covers by far. I love it because when I got this game, I was way too young to understand what was going on. And to me, it kind of looked like a game where the world had gone crazy, everyone had gone mad, and there was only like a couple of good people left in the world and they were trying to fight. And there's like crazy stuff going on everywhere in this, and it's just insane. Like, aside from the fact you've got the guys kicking who looks like Jason Voorhees over here in the face, and guy with a gun, and I don't think guns appeared in this game, so I don't know what's going on there. We've got some dude up here with a rifle shooting people out the window, which is odd, because again, guns don't appear in the game, at least I don't think they do. And then we've got this happy scene of domestic violence, a guy strangling... is that a woman out the window? I can't really tell. Yeah, we've got domestic violence going on in the background. We've got this guy down here, who's kind of chilling out, I guess. Shot out cop car. Mob in the background who's set fire to the city, and we've got this dude here just chilling out with baseball bats and what looks like a balaclava over his face. So yeah, and of course we've got She-Hulk down here in the sewer. So yeah, I love this. I think this is a great cover. I really like that. And of course we've got the actual vinyl record itself. Now, now. I think I'm just going to pause the video so I can actually take this record out safely, because obviously I don't want to risk damage to it. So, just one moment. Okay, so I've placed the record carefully on its actual sleeve, so I'm hoping that will be okay. As you can see, this is the blood splatter variant, which was the most limited edition version that they had. Yeah, I really wanted this one. I thought this looked really cool. Actually, to be honest, I was kind of torn. There was just a pure red one, which I also thought looked really awesome. But I kind of like the blood splatter one because I hate Streets of Rage. And this has it's got an A side and it also has a B side as well. So I'm guessing there's songs on the other side. I guess I'm not sure. I don't actually have the means to play these. Now wait till the end of the video to say about them. Tell you the important safety tip. But anyway, yeah. Sorry about the glare on the light there. Not much I can do about it because this thing is so huge. Yeah, I just think that's really cool looking. Anyway, I guess that's all there is to say about that one. Yeah, I just think this is quite awesome, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, and now let's move on to the Shenmue one. Is it Shenmue? I don't know how this was pronounced, so if I'm completely making a mess of this, I apologise, and, well, yes, I apologise. Anyway, let's move on to Shenmue. And, yeah, what can you say about Shenmue? Lately, Shenmue stuff has been going crazy with the announcement of Shenmue 3. Old copies of the original two games are flying off pre-owned shelves. Fortunately, I already have a copy of the first two, so yeah, I'm good there. But yeah, I saw this one as well, and whilst I like Streets of Rage more, in terms of, well, I like Streets of Rage more, I grew up with that game. Shenmue's a really awesome game though, either way. Yeah, I was sort of, do I want this, and I thought, oh, sod it, I'm going to get it. And I'm so glad I did. I love this. Yeah, the back, not as interesting as the Streets of Rage one. It's just like a clear blue thing, and you got the Shenmue Chapter 1, and the songs that are on here. Also available Streets of Rage one. Again, I apologise for the glare there. But yeah, brilliant cover. I love the sleeve design on this. And I guess again, let's see what's inside it. Yeah, there wasn't any special cards with this one, fortunately. And there's actually a lot less stuff with this one compared to the other one. There's one, is it a lithograph print? Yes, I believe it is. Yeah, one print again, and it's just of the normal cover. But again, it's really good, really high standard. Really like this. Brilliant extra they've put in there. Really like that. And we've got the record. Or is it a vinyl? I don't know what to call these. I want to call these records, but are they vinyl? Can you use both of them? I'm not really a record or vinyl expert on these things, so I'm just going kind of off commoner terminology. Anyway, let's take a look inside. Okay, so looking at this one, again, this was the most limited print that they were doing, which I quickly snagged up. Again, there's an A side and a B side, and I kind of like this, I guess. It's I think it's a bit cooler than the other designs they had. I think they just had a plain black one and a plain blue one. Although I kind of like this this like blue eye effect on it that's going on here. Although I think they might have missed a trick. There's that, I can't remember what it is, and I haven't played the game, and I know, I've had Shenmue for so long now, and I still haven't got around to, well, I have played it, but very, 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 very early into the game. And yes, I know I should play the whole thing because it really was amazing, but it's time and a bunch of other stuff. Anywho, there's that, is it like that, I can't remember what it is, the first full figure statue of Rio, the exclusive one, it had like a green circular base with like a pattern on it. I think it's a seal or something. Is it his family seal? I'm not sure. I'm probably making a complete mess of this. There's probably Shenmue fans out there now throwing stuff at the screen saying, it's this. But you know, it's that green thing that's got like a cool artwork on it. I think they should use that for the record. That would have been really cool. But either way, I really like this. It's just something really cool and totally different to any other records that I'm most likely to ever own, if indeed I will get some. But yeah, that's all there is to say on this one. It's a bit plainer, but I still like it. I still think it's really cool. And yeah, it does sort of blend into the colouring here. It's kind of dark near the centre, and then it gets slightly lighter as it goes out. So yeah, that's all there is to say on that, I guess. Okay guys, so I guess that's all there is to say on these at the moment. Now here's the thing, the whole big irony in all these. I ordered these, I've had them on order for several months now. I knew they were coming today, and I still don't have the means to play them. So I can't give you any demonstrations as to what they're like, and frankly, given how copyright and whatnot, I would be kind of hesitant to do that as well. But anyway, a long time ago, way back when I did my Bioshock 2 unboxing, I noticed that there was a vinyl record in that as well, and I mentioned back then that I didn't have the means to play it, and I mentioned that you could get these little cars that would sit on the record and they would drive around, and as they drove around the sound would come out the back. Now this is a very late safety tip, but if you were thinking of getting those, don't. See, a while after that video I decided I would actually look into getting those things, and I discovered that their name is ironically Vinyl Killers, and apparently that's what they do. They drive around on the record, and yes, they sort of play a semi-okay sound. However, every time they go around, they physically damage the actual vinyl record. And this was well documented on tons of forums about guys that would collect these things and try and play them. So yeah, if you get one of these, whatever you do, don't use these things that drive around. Get a proper record player if you can. Otherwise, just do what I'm going to do with them now and just keep them for collector's sake. And when you have the proper equipment, then give them a listen. Don't risk damaging them. But anyway, I have to say, in terms of data discs, for a company which came out of nowhere, announced these things, put in all this extra stuff. That's all I can say. Full marks. Round of applause for them. These are brilliant. These are so good. I'm actually lost for words. The packaging that they came in was brilliant. It put Amazon packaging to shame. It was fantastic. The amount of care that's gone into this is fantastic. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. I'm really looking forward to whatever Data Discs comes out with next, and I probably will be there to pre-order it. Just full marks to Data Discs. Very, very good, very, very cool. And I just look forward to whatever they're going to do next, and I really hope it's another Sega series and one that I really like. Maybe Sonic. What about Musha? Is it Musha? Yeah, Musha. That'd be cool. Or heck, even Streets of Rage. Oh my god, the Streets of Rage 2 soundtrack on a vinyl. That would be incredible. Just think about that. Or heck, even Golden Axe, Wilderness. Oh yes, Wilderness. That would be an amazing song to have on a vinyl record. Yeah. Please, Data Disc, definitely keep on making this stuff. This is fantastic. And yeah, I guess that's all there is to say. Oh, lots more videos coming, by the way, now that I'm kind of not as busy anymore. So yeah, nothing's going to stop me getting those out, hopefully, unless I go through another period of I just don't care and I can't be bothered anymore, / I'm way too busy to do this. So yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching again. And yeah, hopefully I will see you very, very soon with a lot more cool stuff. Thanks for watching it, guys. Goodbye.